Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, 22nd. I'm up early this morning at 6 a.m. Surprisingly, this was one of the videos I forgot to record, y'all. I always record all my videos ahead of time, but for some reason, it's not showing up on my phone as it's been recorded. So, I had to get up and do things right just for my people, because y'all my people. So I wanted to do another video anyway because I already did too much like the video that I did. So the video that I'm going to do today is reacting to Kenneth Petty and Offset beef. Um, Everybody had been talking about this because what had happened and had went down at the VMAs and how everybody say that Kenny Petty is 40 years old and how Kenny Petty need to get somewhere and sit down and recognize how old he is and recognize that his wife is a celebrity and who his wife is. If everybody don't know, Kenny Petty is Nicki Minaj's husband. And Offset is Carly B husband. Offset. And he has a lot of money, but this is the thing. Yesterday when I went over and looked at everything to make sure this is what I wanted to do. Charlemagne from the Breakfast Club allegedly said that, Kenny Petty need to get somewhere to sit down because them streets is not what it is. And that he's too old for this. They need to get somewhere and sit down. He don't have to be tough. But what everybody is failed to see, even the people that uh, put Kenny Petty on house arrest. I'm not saying Kenny Petty is not um, wrong for what he did, but this is what everybody's failed to realize. Everybody's failed to realize that Offset started the beat first. Offset emailed Kenny Petty friend, I can't think of his name, and that's where the beef came from. And like everybody said, you know, Offset have done this several times. He done it to Bar. Allegedly, he have done it to who else? He done it to several people. Oh, he done it to Raw, that girl that used to play from Love and Hip Hop, who her and Nicki Minaj is friends. He's been involved in his wife's beats. And I think that he needs to learn how to stay uninvolved in his wife's beats. He and then he also been out involved in somebody else. He's sent a email to somebody else or IG message to somebody else. I mean, and they just let him know that we're not scared of you. You know what I'm saying? And this is where it gets rough. Carla B gonna say her husband moved quietly and he take care of business. But like everybody else saying, Kenneth Zoe Petty, he ain't nothing to play with. You understand what I'm saying? Them dudes are I'm sorry. He ain't nothing to play with. You understand what I'm saying? He don't care, him and them dudes. They ain't got nothing to lose. And Offset just need to get himself somewhere and sit down. But Offset being who he is, he's not, and he started the beef and then he gonna, like I told you, that's why I told you I can't stand him. And everybody's quick to say this and quick to say that about Nikki, how she need to leave him alone. But at the end of the day, uh look at what Carly B did. Carly B ain't got no good niggas either. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry. No good men either. Because at the end of the day, Carly B mean cheats on her 24/7. Every time he cheats, he brings her bag home, a Birkin bag at that. Ain't nobody heard Kenny Petty cheat on Nicki Minaj. Ain't nobody heard nothing about that. But we heard it about Cardi B. It's been it's been out there about Cardi B and them streets. How I said allegedly he'll leave and then go do this and then go do that. And um he be cheating on her. I think it was last month that he was cheating with some girl at the studio. And then the girl said that no, we wasn't cheating and the girl was lying because she knew how Carly B was. She knew that Carly B didn't play them type of games. Carly B will sit there and divorce Offset or say that she'll divorce it Offset. I'm sorry, I'm talking so bad. And say that she'll divorce Offset just so Offset can get himself back in place. And he will for a moment. Now, you can say Tasha K is a lot of things, but Tasha K do be talking the truth when she talk about Carly B when it comes to that. That's why Carly B be suing Tasha K because she don't like her name all up in these reporters' mouth. But you know one thing is that she sues Tasha K, but she don't sue nobody else. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. And y'all will very much see what I'm talking about. Y'all will very much see what I'm talking about. That how um Carly B is. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B been beefing for a long time. And them girls are angry. Nicki is back. Nicki is doing her thing. She been here for a long time. And Nicki just basically ain't saying she ain't going nowhere. That's basically what she's saying. Nicki did the VMAs. They was angry. They was angry. She did the VMAs and she did it outstandingly. Nicki did the VMAs and she stole the whole show. Came out on her pink dress, hosted the show, rapped, did a performance. Everybody was saying that they wish that she would have did more hosting, but they understand because she had the rap. She did the 50th anniversary, and then she did a performance exclusive of her new song, Big Difference. I didn't know that. And the other one she did, uh, I Saw You. Everybody was feeling it. Everybody was glad to see Nikki because Nikki wasn't coming to the award shows anymore. Everybody said that she was supposed to be. I'm gonna not say everybody. I'm gonna say this one producer said allegedly she was supposed to be from I guess the award shows or the radio. She have a radio show and she have businesses. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. She had a award show and she had businesses. So um I don't know why they still coming from for Nikki, but I feel like they're gonna always come for Nikki. That's what I think. I think that they're gonna always come for Nikki no matter what. Because the person that she is and the person that she came to be. You know, Nikki started off in this game and she started raw. You know, she started out full speed and not stopping. You know, like a Lambo. And she started out doing Fendi brands, all of that, perfumes, Pink Friday. I'm waiting to see what she gonna do next. You know, they can't stop her. You know, they can't stop her. Like she said, this, you know, when you have a whole bunch of businesses, this is what happens. I don't know what Cardi B got going for herself. And then another thing, a lot of people said, Amber Rose said this. She said when they asked her, "Who do you like best for a female artist?" Uh, Cardi B or Nicki? She said Nicki. She said because I have been in the studio and seen Nicki write at full force, and Nicki just focus. And that's one thing about Nicki. Nicki be focused, and Nicki, one thing Nicki can do that Carly can't do, and that's sing. Carly B can't do that miss. And everybody needs to stop pushing her bill up like she can. And then y'all have, I'm not body shaming her or shaming her period. Not that, I ain't gonna even say that. But I know it's already out there, so I'm sorry. I was just saying that she looked different from what she looked when she first started. That's what I was gonna say. I know Nikki looked different before when she that she did when she first started, but I think that Carly B is going way beyond it. You know, she getting more and more. But even Akbar say she don't fool with Carly B because Carly B called her phone with some drama. And they said you don't see Nikki doing that. You don't see Nikki doing that miss. And that's why Nikki don't fool with Cardi B. But yeah, this is the Kenny Petty and uh Offset B that I wanted to respond to. Yeah. I hope it get better. You know, I hope these dudes learn to get along. But for right now I just see that Kenny Petty ain't got nothing for Offset. And Offset scared anyway. And this what did. This what you know the in his own peeps don't too much want to mess. I think Quavo don't fool with him ever since the other one passed away. Um, they don't really fool with him and Carly B. Quavo doing his own thing. From what I understand, Quavo went back to school and he's just doing his own thing. He don't want to be bothered with Offset anymore because Offset claimed that he went off and did his own thing. It's about that time. Child, you went off and did your own thing because you yourself is full of mess. You know what I'm saying? Because allegedly before one of your group members passed away and got killed, y'all was already broken up. Because allegedly Offset had cheated with Quavo's girlfriend, which is Sweetie. And that's why um Offset and Quavo is into it, and that's why Quavo left the group and said he didn't want to work with Offset anymore because Offset got beyond himself, and that's what happens when you in a group. When you get beyond yourself and you think you untouchable, you think you got all this money, and you can do whatever you want. No, no. But yeah, yeah. You don't mess with nobody else's girl. If you gonna cheat, I'm not saying I condone it, but if you gonna cheat on your wife, cheat with somebody else's girl. Don't cheat with my girl. But that's all I really have to say, y'all. Y'all have a good weekend, and I hope y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Y'all be safe out there in those streets, and y'all be safe going to work in the morning. I love y'all.